like any par 5, a great scoring opportunity, but there is that ever-present danger off the tee box of any shot that is even just a little bit right will get swallowed up by Howard's Creek, and suddenly this becomes a much more difficult hole. So it definitely plays a major factor in how players will approach this hole. Most of the field will be aggressive and want to go for this in 2. They're going to blast a driver. In a lot of ways, from here, there's less carry. It's more about not blocking it right, but they're going to cover it. From that back tee at 615, it's very different. Suddenly, a little bit of a block. They're worried about it covering and carrying that creek. You may see some players from the back tee who just know this is a 3-shot hole, choose not to hit driver, play maybe a 3-wood up the left-hand side, position a second shot, and have a short iron or a wedge into the green. That kind of collection area is real closely mown. It was a very steep kind of slope up to the putting surface. There really wasn't a very good way to play out of that back feature, and so with a bunker being back there, players these days are not afraid of bunker shots. They're so good at them. They can control the ball so much better than they could on a awkward, closely mown situation like we had before. So if anything, players may be a little bit more aggressive, not be quite as worried about losing the ball a little long, but at the same time, that pot bunker that guards the front is pretty deep, fairly penal. The slope that kind of divides the front and the back is not quite as pronounced as it used to be. There's not quite as much of a sort of 2-tiered green effect, but overall the whole green complex sits a little bit higher. So a missed shot, they can have some tricky up and downs, but it is very well guarded by bunkers. They don't talk about it a lot on tour, but sometimes bleachers and skyboxes and things are your friend because you get relief out of them. So whereas a miss to the right is going to short side them, they might be in fescue, maybe they're going to be in a bunker. Certainly if the pin's on the right-hand side, a miss left is not the worst thing in the world. That's where your patrons are. The rough might be trampled down a little bit where the chances are you draw a cleaner lie. Par 5s are green light for these guys. This is a hole that traditionally has always played below par. It is a birdie hole for most players in the field. They're going to try to take advantage of the opportunity while it's present.